Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, once again, subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. In today's video, I'm actually going to be building the fence to the calf yard. As you know, last year I put some out here, I put some in the other barn, and basically after they were weaned. But I'm going to try something a little bit different this year. I'll explain that in some later videos, but I'm not going to be using the big panels like I did last year because those need to be better utilized somewhere else on the farm. So I'm going to be using some of the taller cattle, like the cheap cattle panels. You'll see them, I'll show them. But and that's just because I already had 9 of them. I bought those whenever I had goats. That's what made up my buck pen. But don't have goats anymore, so I have these laying around. I don't have 9 of them anymore, but I do have, I think, 5 or 6. So I'm going to be building this pen all the way around, and then I'm going to try to split it down the middle. But I'll explain all this later. And after I get the fence set up, I'm going to be trying to spread some seed out here on the ground. As you can see, since I cut it last, we've had calves in here. They've trampled all of it down. It's pretty much bare soil. And so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hand spread some seed. I'll have some turnips and, well, I'll show you all that in a second. But I'm going to be spreading some seed. I don't know if you can tell behind me, but it's about to rain. It was supposed to rain today and tomorrow. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain pretty heavy, so I'm going to try to get the seed on the ground before it rains and hopefully get some germination going. So let's get into the video. So guys, here are the posts I picked out. As you can see, the 3 on your right are new, and the one on your left has been used before, but it looks pretty much new. I should have used all used posts, but I didn't have that many, so just 1 here and then 3 new ones. Doesn't have to look perfect. Now I'm going to try to get this all, at least the first one, wired to the post so I know exactly how far the next one is. Next post needs to be. I'll just leave that for now. So to make this even, I'm going to put the post right there. guys can hear it, but you can't see it, but now it's starting to rain big drops. But I'm gonna try to spread the seed anyway. I'm just gonna get a little bit wet. Okay guys, I'm actually filming this after I've already opened the bag because it was raining so hard you couldn't really hear it on camera. So this is the mix, seed mix I'm using. I was just walking down the Walmart clearance aisle, I saw it, it was $9. It was normally $13.97, so almost 14 bucks. It was just last year's seed, didn't get sold. And yeah, it's just, let's see, got some brassicas, which would be your turnips, radishes, stuff like that. Clovers, and then your wheat and oats, all of which will be good to grow in the winter. Well, at least they'll be green all winter. And basically I'm just throwing this out there because I want the calves when they're out there to be on something green instead of just pure dirt. Obviously if they're out there long enough it'll turn to dirt anyway, but I'm just hoping while they're young they'll have a clean place to walk around, maybe learn to start eating some grass, and yeah. So as you guys saw, I just hand spread all of this. I don't need a big seeder, I don't need a spreader or anything. Just because it's so small here, we do have a handheld spreader, but I didn't need that because this is, once again, tiny. So, area's not very big, but hopefully you can see how thick I put it on. You can see the little dots there. Those are gonna be your oats and wheat. You won't be able to see the brassicas or clover because those will be black, so, and they're tiny. But you can see those, so you can see how thick I spread it on, and that was just by hand. So once again, it just goes to prove you don't need a whole lot of equipment just to do a little job here. You can raise calves with not too much at all. So for $9, I got that. I didn't even use half of it out here. And I should have some nice green forage here for young baby calves here in 5-6 weeks. So now I also want to mention, guys, I also purchased, well, I have 2 bags of that, which that stuff, I don't know, it'll probably cover half an acre, which I'm not going to use probably all of it, but I also bought some forage top turnips, which I will be planting in a bigger field, which is where I'll move the calves after they're all weaned. So I'll get them started on turnips. That should help them grow quite a bit. The forage top, they actually grow twice. You can graze them off in the fall, and they'll slowly green up all winter, and then after January they'll start growing again, and then you can graze them off again and they'll be fine. Normal purple top turnips, those would be your one-time graze, which is why I opted for the forage type. So I'll probably have a couple acres of the forage type turnips, and that'll be for when they're older, but I won't be able to show you guys that now because it's raining and I can't get the camera wet. So guys, there you have it. That was a quick little video of setting up the calf yard and getting the fence all ready. I still have a little bit to do. I have to get that little panel over there connected to the pipe fence, and then I think it'll be ready to go. I'll have to move this feeder, of course, and then I'm also going to put a divider here in the middle going all the way across, and I'll explain why I'm going to do that in a separate video. But let's just say we might be doing some group feeding. I'm going to try that out, so that's what those are going to be for. So yeah, I've also got these barns cleaned out. They've been cleaned out for, I guess, 2 weeks now. I've got both sides cleaned out and ready. I'm going to put some sawdust down before I put calves in here. I also have to set up the actual panels here and get ready for calves, put the pins up. But yeah, I'm going to be filling up both sides of these. I should be able to get 16 in here total, and if I rotate them I should be able to get more than that. But and then I have the yellow barn on the other side of this, which is where I put weaned calves last year. I can fit 2 or 3 in there as well. And then I have the other larger barn where I put those 5, I think, last year. Yeah, 5, I think. And those will all, I should be able to get 8 or 9 in that barn as well. So I should have room for plenty of calves, and with this, if I do group feeding, I should have even more rooms. So guys, it's gonna be a pretty exciting week. I should be getting calves here either this weekend or next week. So next video I post, there should be calves coming in this shed. I'll be setting up the panels, putting them in, getting the sawdust and straw ready. It's time to roll. So just so you guys don't miss any updates, make sure you are subscribed. And if you are, make sure you have the little bell clicked there. That'll notify you if I ever post a new video. And like I said, it'll be either this weekend or next week when I'll have calves coming in, hopefully quite a few at a time. So that being said, guys, I will see you guys next week.